Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of this audio visual experience that we have in store for y'all. As you've probably seen in the thing, this is going to be a live coded thing with Hydra, LivecodeLab, SonicPi, some poetry, and the extra audio is provided by Ramblin' Intellect. And I guess we gotta get the show going. Stay tuned for the ride. Enjoy the lows and the high. Enjoy the way we intertwine these poetic vibes with the lines that come out of the mind. And enjoy the ride, even if it's a tide, even if it's a roller coaster, because we're trying to get the heat up like the sunshine. Or like bread in a toaster. Enjoy the lines, enjoy this ride as we voyage onto a new vessel. And we don't know what the sounds are like, so we try to keep it low on the decibels. Because even if we try to be precise, we may be off by a couple decimals. For this is the line, for this is the light, for this is how we go up, like we're installing these kites that float the sky like if they're flying boats. Enjoy the show, enjoy the code, enjoy the rhythm, enjoy the pose. The journey has seas as it goes on to do what it please. And maybe the journey that you shall seek might not put your mind to ease. But it doesn't matter, cause even if life has us on a leash, we shall get our own food, we shall get our own peace. And sometimes they say divided we fall, united we stand. So for every person, you do play a piece in our piece that let us sometimes do what will make Mother Earth be pleased. So we gotta get off the leash, gotta make sure that we're understanding that this life that we have is more than a lease. It's something that we own, something that we've flown, something that we can patrol and put on to increase our inhabitants, to increase our zone. Hope y'all enjoying the show. Like I said, some of those vocals are done by Rambling Intellect. I'm Ellis Preacher, just bringing you on this journey, this voyage. Sometimes you don't need the courage to be encouraged. So enjoy the show, enjoy the lines, enjoy the rhymes. Cause this is another time. What kind of gift will this be? As the flashing lights in the background, is this what we call art? Is it an importance to the economy? Is this something that, depending on the direction or either, can it bring a spark? Is it as bright as we believe to think? Or does it really manifest itself as being dark? What is the point of these pixels touching? What is the point of these pixels touching? Or the stroke of the paintbrush as the paint is brushing. Is this what is art? Is this what is needed? Is this art something that would have showed up on Noah's Ark? As the images in the background flash and pixelate, can an artist's mind bring food to the dinner plate? Can it bring joys to those who smile and wish to hate? Are they just sipping and needs to re-energize and sip on some Gatorade? Does it flow with the light in the back? Does it have the fight in the card stack? Does it need Lego to stand, or is this something that the architects will simply slack? Without art, the earth will lack as it zooms by, but this art will fly high at will. It will add to the joy supply as it emote, as it shows. Cause what it tries to supply is a whole new ability, creativity, mentality. And sometimes it's just that spark that helps in the eyes of adversity. For this is art, another spark, another brightness that brings out of the shadows of the dark. Because even if the shadows are hollow, whatever your mind says, as long as you think even a bit of ounce of deep, you cannot call it shallow. And sometimes they say you gotta follow the leader, but you gotta follow your heart because it plays a part. And this is not something that is derived from Hallmark. You make your own greeting cards. You make the card to your life, your own chapters. And take those extra strides. For this is what is art. For this is what it is to take part. Hope y'all enjoying. Let's change things up for a bit. Change this up for a bit. As I try to get another lyric to spit. And if you're in the chat, you can give me random words, and they're gonna be incorporated into the set. Because sometimes I feel like to get the rhymes, you gotta look outside of your depth, outside of your perception, outside of your vision, and include the crowd for participation. That's the interact. That's the interactation. Just made up that word, but I gotta fly like I'm going to the sky with the birds, trying to go to another planet. We'll even go to visit Pluto as it is part of the orbit. It might no longer be a planet, might just be a rock, but it still has some stock. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. If you know what I'm talking about, please shout out. That used to be a thing that you tried to remember all the 9 planets. The flow is crazy. The flow is slow. Everything gotta take time. Take your eyes. Show them what you gotta do. Show them this is how you recite lines. Look at the images, the way they just flow, the way they just sliver the screen with their pixels, trying to get in your system. The beat is in the background, messing with your senses. You feel like you're in a utopia. You feel like you're based on some fantastical criteria. This is just another viewpoint that they want you to see. This is just another viewpoint that you choose to believe. The drums in the background getting loud. You don't even know what is going on, but you know you might enjoy the sound. Experimental experiments. Add in a dose of whatever you want. Whatever you flaunt, whatever you want to taunt. Some people might say this is scary. A bit of a haunt. If you believe in ghosts, if you believe in aliens, if you believe in none of those, that is your choice. That is what you chose. This is not an old zone. There's plenty of oxygen for the room to breathe. Enjoy this journey. Enjoy this ride. And you know I say that many times. Flowing. Snowing. Let this snow your thoughts. And yes, I said snow your thoughts. Because unlike rain, snow sits for a bit. And then you have to reflect on if this is something that's going to ruin your day and inflict. Or is this something that's going to like have black ice and deflate your tires. Or is this is like in those movies when a bomb is off and you cut and you chose the right wire. For these are all choices that we rejoice. Maybe some of y'all want me to stop talking, but this is my voice. And now I'm just playing around with the background noise. Because you know, or even if you don't, this is just an experience. Physical, digital, imitation. Because really in the end there is no limitation. I could be saying rubbish. I could be saying garbage. But isn't that what's exciting? Not knowing what next, not knowing if you really have a knowledge, if you really have the leverage. But let me change it up to add a whole new dosage to this experience that we're trying to gauge. Hope y'all enjoying this show. You know the weather, the sunshine came up, so it's not looking too cold. Looking just right. So now let's add in these final seconds, these final moments, something for your brain and your body to fold in. Thank y'all for enjoying this show. Hope you enjoyed the experience. That was time for me to let go. And like I say, let your mind flow. Let your mind flow and absorb everything like it's gold, and then you do whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter what you're told. Because this is your mind, this is your show, this is your flow. So you decide if you want it hot or cold. You just decide. Because the show goes on. So let's see which direction you go. This is Illis Preacher. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, IG, YouTube of the same thing. Some of the vocals, some of the voices were by my boy Rambling Intellect. And thank y'all for enjoying this show. I shall log off. Thank you very much.